Have a good day.
I'm farthest thing from perfect. I've done so many things in my life that, are not good.
I grew up in a family of alcoholics, but I feel like I was doomed from the start.
I feel so much different than the other girls. I almost feel like I just don't belong.
Well, I've been doing all this for 5 years now. I don't want to be in a bikini the rest of my life.
Image is very important, and you would wonder, why would I care about what the other girls are doing or how they're looking? Well, it affects my image.
I lied about what I was doing, and that was hard because I was constantly trying to keep up on that lie.
Bye, Mom, I love you.
I was an army brat growing up. People just didn't like me. I always had to prove myself.
She's a slut.
Get the f off right now!
What's up, everyone? I am working at Tacoma 1 today. It's super, super slow. So, we got the cups, the maker, the syrups. Let's see what else. Got the mirror. Hey, hey. Hey, this is cool. I can see myself. I feel so much different than the other girls. I almost feel like I just don't belong. And it's not that I want to. I like being different. I'm really comfortable with the fact that I don't belong. That's fine, because I belong with the people that I hang out with.
You wear glasses, or is that just part of your outfit?
I wear glasses. I really need contacts. These get so dirty, they just get coffee and milk and everything.
I thought you were just kind of going for the librarian nerdy look.
No. I'm a nerdy lifeguard today.
Pew! I'm Callista. I go by Callista Sarah. That's my, I guess, name I decided to go by. I don't go by my last name.
Look up at the lights.
I'm a photographer. I go to the Art Institute of Seattle, and I've been there for 3 years now.
Perfect.
And I love photography, everything about it.
Especially love to shoot beautiful girls.
I'd say that I'm a little bit different than the rest of the baristas, just because I feel like I think a lot differently, and maybe it's because of the things I'm into.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I'll become famous for something. 2014 is my year for sure. Really excited to see what Donovan and I can come up with together.
There you go.
I love you.
I love you.
2014 has been literally amazing, the best year of my life. Well, first of all, I'm pregnant. This is gonna be a big burrito, babe. Secondly, I'm engaged. We just moved into this house. Love it. Very excited about being a mom. That's one of my dreams. Other than being a photographer, being a mom and having an awesome family that sticks together. I've always wanted that. Her name's gonna be Khaleesi Marina Taylor. Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, obviously. That means queen, for anybody that didn't know that. This was one of the very first things that I got for her because pretty much the same exact one, but mommy size. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a little off, but can you just picture that? With her carrying her little bunny around?
I think the hardest part about it, though, is people treat us like we're stupid teenagers that just, I knocked her up and now we have to deal with it.
Nobody believes it. They're like, oh yeah, that was an accident. I'm like, actually it wasn't. I've always wanted to have kids before I was 27 because I want my body to come back for one. I wanted to have kids young like my mom did. His mom was 14. That's too young for me, obviously. I'll just be 1 second. I haven't been with baristas since I got pregnant. I left about when I was a little bit before 2 months because I can't pull off those outfits being like this. Hi, Tori. So I'm shooting their 2015 Baristas calendar.
I want to see what it looks like underneath.
She might be, I'm wearing underwear, but.
You used to be a bikini barista. I love it.
This is gonna be the first year that I shoot it, but I'm gonna make sure that it's the best calendar they have. She'll have the same nickname I do, Callie, but with a K.
That's so cool. And a little girl too. Are you all ready?
I'm so ready. I just need to paint her nursery, that's all.
I bet you'll bounce right back. You're gonna want to come back here. I know it.
I know, I do think about it.
I'm excited. So see you like in a couple days, right?
Yep. I feel like there are a lot of costume-themed coffee girl stands in the Seattle area, just because it's an easy job if you're a young, pretty female. Like India. She's a little bit different from the other baristas, just like I am.
I feel like sometimes being pretty is a curse because, you know, we just get a lot more attention than other people and we attract different people. You know, just because of our looks or the way we are, maybe because we attract the same types of men. Baristas is actually a lot cleaner stand. We do have a lot of guys that come through and, you know, oh, can I, you know, see a little extra or give you, you know, a nice tip if you show me some goodies, and, you know, it's just like, no, we don't do that here. I'm not that kind of girl. Sorry, you know, shut the window. Bye. See you later. I've always said, you know, I don't really like girls. You know, I'm sure every girl says that. You know, girls are very dramatic. It's hard to find a good girlfriend that's trustworthy and that you can, you know, share things with that won't go out and, you know, break your trust or things like that. So I just feel like, and this is nothing against any of the other girls because I don't know them, but this line of work, you know, it's hard to find a good girl, a good girlfriend.
The life of India Lamson. Hi there. Hi there. You missed me, huh? Yeah, you did.
Red eyes, one tear, maybe two.
So Peyton, she is the top dog. She's the queen bee. Seems like the star of the show. She runs everything. And I think she has the best personality.
I always think about how long I'm going to be doing this. I tell myself that as long as I'm on top and the best, that I keep doing it. And as soon as that day comes where somebody else jumps in and takes my spot, it's time to exit. My name is Peyton Scott, and I've been a barista for about 3 years now. I'm the current top barista. You know, it's been noticed that I do make quite a bit more money than the majority of the girls here, a significant amount. And a lot of people have asked me, how is that possible? What am I doing differently? And honestly, I don't know. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Basically, this is my life. I live it every single day. My biggest fear is getting beat and not being the best, not being on top. I think that might be what makes me so good still. Tell me, when have you ever had a girl call you and say they don't know how to unlock a stand?
Never.
Yeah. Why is this bitch locked herself out twice and she's calling me this morning trying to tell me I can't open the door at Auburn?
It's different, but it's common sense, you know, with any of these doors. They're
It's
all different.
all the same,
No, all
though.
the locks are different at every stand, but it's all common sense.
Have you ever not been able to open a door? Ever?
No.
I've become close friends with a lot of the girls. Would I want to go out with all of them? Hell no. But I try to make sure that we all get along. I do have a couple of favorites. Tori and I seem to get along really well. Cause a lot of trouble, but we have a lot of fun too.
Oh, I went to the taco truck. I don't know how to, like, pronounce Spanish words, but, like, Juananitos or something. And it was so good.
What did you say?
Juananitos.
And there's Heather. She is the hot mom of baristas. She's got a banging body that I can only hope that I have when my pregnancy is over.
I have been with Baristas for almost 4 years now. I have this amazing life. I'm able to be a full-time mom to my son. Hi, baby. I'm working on the weekends where he can be with his grandparents during the weekend, so it's not like I'm taking anything away from him. I'm able to make the same kind of money as someone that would be working Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, never seeing their kid.
Baby, how was your day? It was good?
Yeah. My parents are very strict, they're very religious. I came from a very strict background. It's still a secret with my parents. They are not aware of what I do. They wouldn't approve, they wouldn't understand. It's more not, at this point, not that I would get in trouble. You know, I'm 30 years old, so it's not like I can get in trouble for it. But I don't want that disappointment. Like, what are you really doing? Come on, baby. Give me a kiss. Hi, baby, I'll see you when I get off work, okay? I love you. Bye. Bye, Mom, I love you.
Bye, love you too.
It does suck that I've kept things a secret. I mean, I lied about my location, I lied about what I was doing, and that was hard because I was constantly trying to keep up on that lie. But I have a lot of respect for myself. I don't compare myself to a stripper. People compare me to a stripper because they see me wearing stripper-like clothing, and they see me skimpy, and they see me flirting, and they see me using my body to make some of the money that I'm making, and it's not the same thing. I am still there to make coffee. I'm not there to sell my body. I'm not there to shake my ass. I've been in the industry for 4 years. I've never shown any part of my body that you wouldn't see if I was at the beach in a bikini. You know, I walk in, I do my job, I serve my coffee. Baristas has always been good to me. It's a great company to work for. I love that it's costume themed and not just bikini, lingerie, pasties, and thongs, because that's not what I'm about. I'm not there to sell sex. I'm here to put a different twist to the coffee industry.
I've been living like this for a long time. I have no regrets. You know, I'm farthest thing from perfect. I've done so many things in my life that, you know, are not good. You know, with that being said, it's definitely made me the person I am today. A lot of women, you know, say they're independent, they don't need a man, and that they love to be independent and take care of themselves and do all those things for themselves. But as much as I love to be independent, I love a man to take care of me, and because I don't have that anymore, I'm very sad. And I do wish and want a man to take care of me. I do. As much as it feels good to accomplish things on my own and do things on my own, I know it's gonna suck for a while. So today would be the first day that Nick hasn't been. You know, I'm gonna go home and he's not gonna be there, and this is gonna be the first day that, and that's why I'm very emotional right now, so excuse me. My significant other and I are no longer together. We have been together for 4 years. There was some pushing, some shoving, and you know, he shoved me a little bit too hard, and then that's when I called 911, and you know, they took him away. I'm actually in the process of moving all of his things out of my home. What happens next is I'm done looking for a man right now, so I'm just gonna work on me. I know that before I love someone else again, I have to learn to love myself and fix myself. Am I gonna be able to keep living in my home if I stay here? Probably not.
My name's Taylor. Ever since I heard about baristas, I've always wanted to do that. I love showing off the body that I have. I love showing off the body God gave me. But I was afraid of what other people would say, like, your integrity and all this stuff. When my mom found out that I wanted to do this and that I was going to do it, obviously I'm an adult now, I can do whatever I want. She looked at me and she said, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, really." And she's like, "I support you, but I want you to be careful because of all this media negativity." And I assured her that I wasn't gonna be one of those type of girls. I'm not that type of girl. I mean, I do work there, but I'm pretty tasteful. I grew up in a family of alcoholics, but I feel like I was doomed from the start. As long as I can remember, I remember my brother has always been using. I saw the happy side of it, so growing up I thought that I want to be that. I searched for it my whole life. And so when I got into high school, you know, I did sports, I had friends, I was popular and stuff, and I just ended up, one night at a party, I was drinking, and I knew that I was different from everybody else because everybody could stop and I couldn't stop. And so that's how I got sucked into it, and I loved it, and that was my life for the next couple years.
So what time do you have to work tomorrow?
Another double. I have to be there at 4:45. Gosh. That's what's going on tomorrow. I'm working all day, and then I'm going out.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
With who?
With my friends. When I tell her that that I've been drinking, it's probably gonna be pretty difficult. She'll be shocked. I know that she's gonna love me and support me no matter what I do. I know that she's gonna be very, very afraid, very scared for me, because it's always wound up bad. Not alcohol, but just that atmosphere has always wound up bad for me. I'm meaning to tell you something.
What?
I started drinking again.
Are you serious?
No drugs. I haven't done any drugs or anything. I've drank a couple times. And I've been doing it fine. There's been no out of control anything. Obviously I don't drive. There's been nothing bad, but.
Taylor. You know where that leads.
Mom, I'm not gonna do that.
Seriously?
Mom.
Seattle is a crazy place, and you wouldn't know it until you see the people that are here and the crazy things that they get caught up in. And there's Tori. She's a firecracker. She's definitely different than anyone that I've ever met. The things she says, she will just shock you.
Did you know I'm like the only black person in this company?
Looks like your mom or dad?
My dad. But he's light skinned. Yeah. And the most ghettoest first name ever. Tanisha. It's not Tori. I didn't want people rolling through my drive-thru being like, why is your name Tanisha? Like, oh, you're black, I don't want to come see you.
Let's make a bet.
Of
make a
what?
bet.
Of what?
Between me and you.
I usually don't lose, so.
No, I mean, who do we think the first person to get in a fight is going to be?
Knowing my history, me, but I'm gonna say no because,
I think you're not going to because you're like trying to control yourself. This environment here is extremely competitive. In fact, I tell a lot of the girls that I run it like a sports team. It doesn't matter really how long you've been here, we're gonna play the best players. The veteran girls might not like it, but you're gonna take their shifts. It's very competitive. Andrea said she doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Apparently are a two-faced lying bitch who steals money from the company.
that's a joke. I'm gonna keep it cool though because I know that's not truthful.
People come after Tori and she tells them to stop and then she beats their ass. I've never seen her instigate a fight. And they're jealous of her.
She's rude. I could not stand Tori. I just don't like the fact that she did all that she could to try to steal my customers.
Hopefully she's not there tonight.
Nothing is holding me back tonight. I don't even care. They're very competitive. They're all about their money. Me and Tori ended up getting a stand together, and she just didn't rub me the right way. She was kind of just very like, I don't know how to say it, but we didn't click, so it like would ruin my shifts. Her numbers are good. I'm not gonna like, don't get me wrong, but she's letting a lot of shit get to her head, so she thinks she's better than everybody else, but she's not.
I love the money. I love my customers. I like the nice things I have. The only thing I don't like, I'm not about really drama, and there seems to be a lot. Working with all girls, you know. I've probably been in over 40 plus fights. I was an Army brat growing up, so I always had to go to new schools, start over, and people just didn't like me. They're like, who's that girl? They didn't like me for some reason, and I'm like, I always had to prove myself. I mean, I am in the Army Reserves. We learn combative, so that taught me a lot.
Well, I've been doing all this for 5 years now. So eventually I don't want to be in a bikini the rest of my life. Like, I want to have a family. I want my kids to be able to say, like, my mom does this, not my mom's in a bikini at the age of 35, whatever.
You know what? Just because you make good money, I don't understand people say, you make great money, why are you so stingy? Bitch, just because I make money doesn't mean I want to spend it. I want a new house, I want a car, I want some tits that I don't have.
Okay, those are great goals.
They definitely had a long-standing beef because Andrea actually started the same day that I did. And she could have really taken the opportunity to rise to the top with me. And here comes Tori waltzing in, kind of the underdog, and really just pulled Andrea's stand out from under her.
I never had a problem with her, but I know that she talked a lot of shit about me. Obviously, she felt like she could handle me.
I mean, it's a competitive, sales-oriented job.
Take my spot, take all my hours, everything.
If someone's making better sales or someone looks better, it's gonna be that way. That's just the way it is. Just like a high school, pretty much, is what it is.
I mean, I make great money, I'm not gonna lie. Like, honestly, like, it's
bomb
Great. money. Like, I don't, maybe my sales suck, but guess what? I'm not a slut, so that's why.
You think Tori's showing her tits, though?
I've heard many
She's
stories.
gotta be. She's gotta be, dude.
Many stories. I heard squirt gunning to show her boobs off to people for extra tips. Yeah, she's a slut.
Honestly, like, it's me and her that have been like the most competitive in the company because we were at the same stand and I had that stand for like 2 years.
The fight started, sorry, I have a hair pube. Anyway, the fight between the fight between me and Andrea, it was really stupid, but it kind of needed to happen.
I fucking brought Baristas so much business.
Hey, girl, your sales were at 200 and mine's at 600, so how does that work?
I don't show my tits, honestly. I don't go like this. I don't have a squirt gun.
I don't need to show that neither.
Tori sits like this and lets people fucking squirt gun her. I'm not a slut. I have a personality. And Tori wants to sit there and say, you don't bring nothing to the fucking company. Like, fuck you.
I don't talk shit. That's the thing. You've talked shit the whole time. I've never said anything about you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, no. Knock it the fuck off. Knock it the fuck off right now. No.
She attacked me. What the fuck? She attacked me.
I think that girls get super jealous of each other, or even just envious even. Even if another girl likes another girl, she's envious of her sometimes. At Baristas, we're a family. And things happen, but like any family, sisters fight, and we'll be fine the next day.
Welcome to the barista life.
There we go.
This is a privilege to be able to work here, and you can have so much going for you. If you don't take that seriously, literally, you're a dumbass.
I love that. There we go.
It bothers us to see somebody who has so much potential
That is awesome.
just squandering it away and on the list to be fired. I like so many of those.
Yeah.
So image is very important. And you would wonder, why would I care about what the other girls are doing or how they're looking? Well, it affects my image. Because if my customers go to another stand and they see one of my coworkers acting ridiculous, it reflects on me.
Okay, bring it down.
We're supposed to have a group of almost elite girls here that should be untouchable.
That'll be.
So that needs to be reflected in everything you do.
You know, it's good to know that people see what I do and they're starting to respect what I do.
1, 2,
and I've seen a lot of people respect the stand more because I show a very respectful image of it.
Your body looks awesome.
And I've grown from it. I've grown my life. I've grown my family. I've been able to accomplish a lot more things because of this job.
That's gorgeous. Put your legs both straight if you can. There you go. Lean in a little bit towards me.
I take work very serious, so I try to keep it professional. We may have our little fights, but in the end, like, there's money to be made for the company, yourself.
1, 2, 3.
And I've had to fight probably about 3 girls out of this company so far. And all me, not on my part. Like, I didn't want to fight them because I know how it's gonna turn out. Me on top always.
Andrea is a good-hearted person. She doesn't want to be made to see like she is a bad girl or anything like that. I mean, only time will tell if they'll be able to get along. I love drama, right? Like, I feed off that shit. You know, misery loves company and toxic loves toxic. And not to say that any of these people are bad people, it's just that's what we're used to and that's what the girls are about.
At the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of young girls trying to figure out our lives. We're all going our separate ways. But we're just young girls trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Light flashed too fast.
You came and stole me away from the dark. You showed me the light and completed my empty heart, my empty heart. What once was broken was healed with the hope inside of my soul. My weight was lifted and my fate had shifted, and I wanted to know, where have you been all this time? Your love in the darkest of places to keep me alive. And all my love I'll surrender to you, and all my life I'll stay here.
Now turn left.